One thing we dey very sure be say one day all of us go dey alright. Thank you very much. This na serious matters on top ONIF TV. My name now Olukunle Abraham, and of course, the one we want look at this particular afternoon. Now, this issue of expression nomination form for the presidential tickets on the APC platform going for 100 million naira. And of course, that has caused a lot of reactions from Nigerians, and I know you also have your own opinions about this particular matter. It's alarming, it's disturbing, it's discouraging, it is, whatever you can call it, seeing this happen. Now, the APC pegged its expression of interest in nomination forms for the presidential tickets at 100 million naira. And that's to say that they are not expecting just anybody. They are not expecting people who are qualified. They are only expecting people who can afford this to come on board. And it makes matters worse. Just like I was sharing on the platform earlier on this morning, it's not about somebody has been good to this person, somebody has been good to that person. And so, no, the seat of the president of Nigeria is not a seat for compensation. They say, oh, he has been good to us, so we want him to be our president. No. There are so many ways you could appreciate somebody rather than making the person to come and be the head of your family. Can you imagine? You say somebody has been, this man was very good to me. He used to be very good to me. Then you now bring the man into your husband's house. You say because he has been good to you, to compensate him, you want to come and stay with you in your house in your husband's house for XYZ number of days or months. It doesn't make sense. Now, there have been reactions from former aide to former president of Nigeria, Reno Mokre, his reactions to this particular one. We'll look at that in a moment. But it is being said that the APC and the presidency are silent on zoning, while Nigerians make their reactions known with respect to the 100 million naira nomination form. Is it the youth that want to afford 100 million? And so that tells you that not too young to run, the youth are the one who are to rule, whatever. That's not it. Those ones are just lip confessions. The party's national publicity secretary, Felix Morka, disclosed this shortly after the 11th NEC, National Executive Council meeting of the APC. According to Moka, the presidential nomination form would be sold for 70 million naira, while expression of interest form will go for 30 million naira, making a total of 100 million naira. He revealed that the House of Assembly expression of interest form will go for 500,000, while the nomination form goes for 1.5 million naira. That makes that 2 million naira. The nomination form for the House of Representatives will sell for 9 million naira, while the expression of interest form goes for 1 million naira, making 10 million naira in total. Senatorial aspirants will purchase their expression of interest form at 3 million naira each, and nomination form at 17 million naira, making it 20 million naira in total. Governorship aspirants will have to part with 10 million naira for the expression of interest forms and 40 million for the nomination forms, making 50 million naira for governorship aspirant. The national women leader of the APC, Beta Edo, had said women would get free forms. However, Moka said women were only entitled to free nomination forms but would pay for their expression of interest form at every level. He revealed that youths whom he defined as individuals at the age of 40 and below will purchase the expression of interest form at 40% discount on the nomination form fee for each position. Now, please note, and this is very important, that female aspirants and persons with disabilities will purchase our expression of interest form for all the positions that they may be interested in, while the nomination forms will be free without any cost to them. Now, our youths also got some very special consideration out of this meeting, and our youths are considered persons between the age of 25 to 40. To purchase the expression of interest forms, but with a discount of 50% on the nomination forms. Now, as usual, all of the payments are to be made to banks that will be designated by the party and published in a very short while from now. Mocha revealed on the schedule of activities from form sales up to primaries. Mocha said the presidential primary would hold from May 30 to May 31st. This therefore allays fears that the party's presidential primaries will clash with that of the main opposition, the People's Democratic Party, whose primaries has been slated for May 28 and 29. The first item on the schedule is the notice of election that will be issued to the state chapter of our parties. That activity will be carried out on April 22nd, 2022 or 2022. The second item, the sales of the forms at the APC National Secretariat, will commence on Saturday, April 23rd to Friday, May 6th, 2022, and the last day of the submission of completed forms and accompanying documents will be to Tuesday, May 10. Well, let's leave all the activities alone. We have our focus on this particular video is the sales of the form at so exorbitant prices. We're looking at the reactions of Reno Omokre to the sales of APC nomination forms for the president, the seat of the president at 100 million. He said 100 million naira is a lot of money. Though naturally a civic or public servant should not have such money, after buying they still need to campaign and lobby delegates. Let us look at this matter objectively. The EFCC saw a multimillionaire private businessman called Obi Kubana spending millions during his mother's burial, and they invited him for questioning. If EFCC don't invite any APC government official that pays the 100 million naira APC presidential nomination for questioning, then they are biased. That has been his reaction. That how can a private multimillionaire with known business be a suspect in EFCC's eyes, but an APC government official earning 12 million naira per annum buying a 100 million presidential nomination form is not a suspect? Please someone needs to explain this. How, explain this logic. It's alarming. It's alarming, and this does not really show that we're going anywhere in this country with the way we are going, until there is a level playing ground for everyone where we can bring somebody to power. So it is not even enough for us to have a very good candidate. The person must have enough money, which simply means that it's only the rich that will become leaders, which is not supposed to be. It's only those who can afford the forms. It's only those who can afford the bills, who can afford lobbying delegates and lobbying for campaign. Only those who can afford them. And if they cannot afford them, then they must have links to people who can afford them. Then that's why you find out that they don't get to do anything when they get to office before they've got to pay back. And so it has become a business. It's unfortunate that there are only a few people who are just, going in and out. You find yourself in a position, you go in, you bet yourself and carry as much as you want to carry, then you go out again. Then another one person for the next 4 years, for the next 8 years. It doesn't work this way. A level playing ground is very, very important for the growth of any country. A level playing ground. It shouldn't be this expensive. It shouldn't be this expensive. There are ways to curtail how many people that should come in. There are ways to do that. If there are ways in which students are being admitted into the universities, then how come? There are ways they were being shortlisted. People are being shortlisted to get the particular number they want. We can always do the same thing. Let's do the same thing. Well, let me leave the platform for you so that you can drop your comments and please make them simple and civil. It's still serious matters on ONIF TV, and the focus here is the 100 million naira nomination form for the seat of the president on the platform of the APC. How can the average Nigeria avoid this? And also, how can there be level playing ground with this kind of politics running in Nigeria? Thank you very much for watching. Please do share this video with others and also drop your comment. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.